Hello everyone. Chapter 2 Program and Network Properties. Under that, System Interconnect Architectures. Contents are Network Properties and Routing, Static Connection Networks, and Dynamic Connection Networks. System Interconnect Architecture. Here we introduce static and dynamic networks for interconnecting computer subsystems or for constructing multiprocessor or multicomputers. We can study the difference between direct and indirect networks, where direct networks for static connection and indirect networks for dynamic connections. These networks can be used for internal connections among processors, memory modules, and I/O adapters in a centralized system or for a distributed networking of multi-computers. Network properties and routing. Topology of an interconnection networks can be classified as static or dynamic. Static networks consist of point-to-point communication and are also referred to as direct networks. Dynamic networks are built using switches and communication links. Static networks are used for fixed connections among subsystems of a centralized system or multiple computing nodes of a distributed system. Dynamic networks include buses, crossbar switches, multi-stage networks, and routers, which are often used in shared memory multiprocessors. Both types have been used for inter-processing element data routing in SIMD computers. Network parameters. Let us discuss several parameters used to estimate the complexity, communication efficiency, and cost of a network. A network is represented by the graph of a finite number of nodes linked by direct or indirect edges. The number of nodes in the graph is called the network size. The number of edges incident on a node is called the node degree. In the unidirectional network, the number of edges into a node is the in degree, and that of out of the node is called out degree. So the node degree is sum of these two. The node degree reflects the number of I/O ports required for the node and the cost of the node. The diameter D of a network is the maximum shortest path between any two nodes. The path length is measured by the number of links traversed when a given network is cut into equal halves. The minimum number of edges along the cut is called the channel bisection width B. In case of communication network, each edge may correspond to a channel with W bit wires. Then the wire bisection width is capital B is equal to small b into small w. This parameter B reflects the wiring density of a network. When B is fixed, the channel width W is equal to capital B divided by small b. Thus, the bisection width provides a good indicator of the maximum communication bandwidth along the bisection network. Data routing functions. A data routing network is used for inter-processing element data exchange. This network can be static or dynamic. Data routing functions include shifting, rotation, permutation, broadcast, multicast, shuffle, and exchange. These routing functions can be implemented on ring, mesh, hypercube, or multi-stage networks. Permutations. For n objects, there are n factorial permutations by which n objects can be reordered. The set of all permutation form a permutation group with respect to a composition operation. Cycle notation can be used to specify a permutation operation. For example, permutation pi is equal to within the bracket a comma b comma c and one more combination within the bracket d comma e means there is a cycle formed by three variables a, b, c indicates a to b, b to c and c to a. There is another cycle which includes d and e with a combination d to e and e to d in a circular fashion. The cycle for the group a, b, c has a period of 3 and the cycle d, e has a period of 2. So the total permutation pi will be equal to 2 into 3, that is equal to 6. This can be implemented using crossbar switches, multi-stage networks, or with shifting or broadcast operations. Permutation capability is an indication of a network's data routing capabilities. Perfect shuffle. Harold Stone suggests the special permutation that entries according to the mapping of the k-bit binary number a, b, c up to k to b, c up to k followed by a. That means it is a 1-bit left shift. Then automatically the MSB bit will be shifted to the least significant bit. The inverse perfect shuffle reverses the effect of the perfect shuffle. The special permutation function can be mapped x to y which is indicated in the example where x is represented by x k minus 1 up to x1 x0. So the moment it get shifted, left shifted in the MSB position, xk minus 2 will be placed and xk minus 1 get shifted to the least significant bit. So that is indicated with the character y. This example is for the perfect shuffle. Now the bit representation 000, when it is left shifted by 1 bit, it will be 000 only. So the mapping will be from 000 to 000. But the second combination 001, when it is left shifted by 1 bit, then the MSB 0 will be moved to least significant bit and other two 0 and 1 will be left shifted by 1 position. So as a result you will be getting 010 is the resultant combination. So the mapping is from 001 to 010. Similarly, the third combination 010 is like it has to be left shifted 1 bit. So I'll be getting the combination like MSB 0 will be shifted to least significant bit. As a result, it is 100. So the mapping will be from 010 to 100. Automatically 011 after left shift I'll be getting 110. So the mapping is from 011 to 110. 100 when it is left shifted will be getting 001. So 100 directly get mapped to 001. So similarly it is true for 101, 110 and 111. So the corresponding mapping is shown for perfect shuffle. The inverse is the reverse approach of perfect shuffle. Hypercube routing functions. If the vertices of a n-dimensional cube are labeled with n bit numbers so that only one bit differs between each pair of adjacent vertices, then n routing functions are defined by the bits in the node address. For example, with the three-dimensional cube, we can easily identify routing functions that exchange data between nodes with address that differ in least significant, most significant or middle bit. The diagram shows hypercube routing functions. The cube nodes are indicated with 3 bits. Now the mapping can be like routing by least significant bit, routing by middle bit or routing by most significant bit. So the concept here is the mapping will be only if there is a change in any of the bits. Like when we do the routing with respect to least significant bit, then there should be changes in only with respect to the least significant bit. So the combination 000 and 001, the difference is only with respect to the least significant bit 0 and 1. Other two bits are common. Similarly, with the combination 010 and 011, so the least significant bits are 0 or 1, but other two bits are 01, they are constant. Similarly, the mapping for 100 and 101, again 10 is constant, the difference is with respect to the least significant bit. These are the kind of mapping we can do with respect to least significant bit. Now if you look into the middle bit, then the combination 000 is with respect to 010. So when it is 000 and 010, the bit change will be only with respect to the middle bit. Other two bits are constant. Similarly 001 and 010, 001 and 011. So again the difference is between the middle bit. So that is the kind of routing we can do with respect to middle bit. Now routing by most significant bit, so MSB bit. The combinations are 000 and 100. So in this the changes is with respect to the most significant bit. In the previous combination it was 0 and in the next combination it is 1. So other two bits remains same. So these kind of mapping can be done. Broadcast and multicast. Broadcast is one-to-one mapping. This can be easily achieved in an SIMD computer using a broadcast bus extending from array controller to all processing elements. A message passing multi-computer also has mechanism to broadcast messages. Multicast corresponds to a mapping from one processing element to other processing elements. Broadcast is often treated as a global operation in a multi-computer. Multicast has to be implemented with matching of destination code in the network. Factors affecting performance. First one, functionality. How the network supports data routing, interrupt handling, synchronization, request or message combining, and coherence. Next, network latency. The worst case time for a unit message to be transferred. Next, bandwidth. It is the maximum data rate. Then comes hardware complexity. So implementation cost for wire, logic, switches, connectors, etc. Then the last one is scalability. How easily does the scheme adapt to an increasing number of processors, memories, etc. Static networks, which includes linear array, ring and caudal ring, barrel shifter, tree and star, fat tree, mesh and torus. Let us look into linear array. N nodes connected by n-1 links. Segments between different pairs of nodes can be used in parallel. Internal nodes have degree 2 and end nodes have degree 1. Diameter is n-1, bisection is 1. This is economical for small n, but for larger n it is inappropriate. Ring and caudal ring. Rings are like a linear array, but the two end nodes are connected by an nth link. The ring can be uni or bidirectional. Diameter of ring is n/2 for bidirectional and it is equal to n for unidirectional ring. By adding additional links, it forms a chord in the circle. The node degree is increased and we obtain a caudal ring. This reduces the network diameter. In the limit, we obtain a fully connected network with a node degree of n-1 and a diameter of 1. Barrel shifter. It is like a ring but with additional links between all pairs of nodes that have a distance equal to a power of 2. With the network size of n is equal to 2 into small n, each node has degree small d is equal to 2 small n minus 1. And the network has diameter capital D is equal to small n by 2. Barrel shifter connectivity is greater than any caudal ring of lower node degree. Barrel shifter much less complex than fully interconnected network. The diagram shows the difference between linear array, ring, caudal ring of degree 3, caudal ring of degree 4, barrel shifter and completely connected network. Tree and star. A k-level completely balanced binary tree will have capital N is equal to 2k minus 1 nodes with maximum node degree of 3 and network diameter is 2 into k minus 1. The balanced binary tree is scalable since it has a constant maximum node degree. A star is a two-level tree with the node degree small d is equal to capital N minus 1 and a constant diameter of 2. Fat tree. A fat tree is a tree in which the number of edges between nodes increases closer to the root similar to the way the thickness of limbs increases in a real tree as we get closer to the root. The edges represent communication channels, and since communication traffic increases as the root is approached, it seems logical to increase the number of channels. The diagram shows binary tree, star and binary fat tree. Mesh and torus. A 3x3 mesh network contains 9 nodes. In general, a k-dimensional mesh with n is equal to small n into k nodes has an interior node degree of 2k and the network diameter is k into n minus 1. The node degrees at the boundary and corner nodes are 3 and 2 respectively. Pure mesh is not symmetric, but some of its variants may be symmetric. The torus can be viewed as another variant of mesh with an even shorter diameter. This topology combines ring and mesh and extends to higher dimensions. The torus has ring connections across each row and along each column of the array. An n cross n torus has a node degree of 4 and a diameter of n by 2. The torus is a symmetric topology. All added wraparound connections help reduce the diameter by 1/2 from that of mesh. Systolic array. This is a class of multidimensional pipelined array architectures designed for implementing fixed algorithms. A systolic array has been specially designed for performing matrix-matrix multiplication. With fixed interconnection and synchronous operation, a systolic array matches the communication structure of the algorithm. For special applications like image or signal processing, systolic array may offer a better performance per cost ratio. The diagram shows mesh, torus and systolic array structure. Hypercube. This is a binary n-cube architecture. An n-cube consists of n is equal to 2 power n nodes spanning along n dimensions with 2 nodes per dimension. The node degree of n cube equals n. The node degree increases linearly with respect to the dimension, making it difficult to consider the hypercube a scalable architecture. With poor scalability and difficulty in packaging higher dimensional hypercubes, the hypercube architecture was gradually being replaced by other architecture. Cube connected cycles. This architecture is modified from the hypercube. The idea is to cut off the corner nodes of the K cube and replace it by a ring or cycle of K nodes. We can construct K cube connected cycles from a K cube with n is equal to 2 power K cycle nodes. Diagram shows a 3 cube is modified to a 3 cube connected cycles. That means 3 cube with n is equal to 2 power 3 is equal to 8 nodes can replace each vertex with a ring of 3 nodes. A K cube can be transformed to a K cube connected cycles with K into 2 power K nodes. That means 3 cube is transformed into 3 cube connected cycles with 24 nodes. Diagram B shows a 4 cube which can be formed by interconnecting two 3 cubes. Diagram D shows replacing each node of K cube by a ring or cycle of K nodes to form K cube connected cycles. The networks so far discussed are topologically isomorphic to a family of K-array n-cube networks. N is the dimension of the cube and K is the radix or number of nodes in each dimension. The number of nodes in the network n is K power n. Folding can be used to avoid the long end around delays in the traditional implementation. The cost of K-array n cubes is dominated by the amount of wire, not by the number of switches. This diagram shows K-array n cube network with K is equal to 4 and n is equal to 3. This shows folded connection to equalize the wire length in torus network. Network throughput is the number of messages a network can handle in a unit time interval. One way to estimate is to calculate the maximum number of messages that can be present in a network at any instant. Throughput usually is some fraction of its capacity. Hotspot is a pair of nodes that accounts for a disproportionately large proportion of the total network traffic. Hotspot throughput is maximum rate at which messages can be sent between two specific nodes. Latency is minimized when the network radix K and dimension n are chosen to make the components of communication latency due to distance d and the message aspect ratio L by W approximately equal. Dynamic interconnection networks enable changing of the connection structure in a system. It can be done before or during parallel program execution. In increasing order of cost or performance, dynamic connection networks include bus systems, multi-stage interconnection networks, and crossbar switch networks. A bus is the simplest type of dynamic interconnection networks. It is a collection of wires and connectors for data transactions among processors, memory modules, and peripheral devices attached to the bus. It is used for only one transaction at a time. The bus arbitration logic must be able to allocate and deallocate the bus in case of multiple requests to serve the request one at a time. Diagram shows a bus connected multiprocessor system. An A cross B switch module has A inputs and B outputs. In practice, A and B are often selected as integer power of 2. Multi-stage connection networks designed with the use of number of A cross B switches. Fixed interstage connections are used between the switches in adjacent stages. The switch can be dynamically set to establish the desired connection between the input and outputs. Diagram shows the generalized structure of a multi-stage interconnection network. Diagram shows the working of omega network. This is the structure of baseline network. Finally, this is a crossbar switch network. Thank you.